This is how to help increase your chances that the Sphynx cat that you adopt from a breeder will not develop HCM heart disease. If you're currently considering adopting a Sphynx kitten, hopefully you've taken the time to become aware of one of the main health conditions that is prevalent in the breed, HCM or hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. This is an illness that does have genetic predisposition that causes the wall of the heart to thicken and ultimately lead to congestive heart failure and death in the cats that develop HCM. The bad news is that even with the best breeders in the world who do the most perfect breeding practices, there still is no guarantee that a cat will not develop this disease. It can happen in all breeds of cats, but specifically in the Sphynx breed and a couple other breeds of cats. But of course, if you've fallen head over heels for the Sphynx cat, like I have, we know that it's a risk that's out there and we do the best we can. So how do you best protect yourself to be sure that your kitten won't develop HCM? The main big thing that you need to do is be sure that your breeder is scanning the heart of all of the adult cats that they're breeding. This is an echocardiogram, an ultrasound essentially of the heart that's done at a veterinary cardiologist specialist. So the big things to pay attention to here is ask your breeder for the actual scan results. You don't want to just take the breeder's word for it. Unfortunately, some people will lie because these are very expensive tests. So get the actual test to see the actual proof. And the other huge thing is make sure they are using a veterinary cardiologist specialist. Not just a normal veterinarian can perform this test accurately, take the measurements correctly of the heart to determine if the condition is there or not. One other important thing to note, for the last few years there was a genetic test, a saliva DNA test that was thought to be determinable if a kitten would develop later HCM. Unfortunately, however, in the last couple of years, that test has been proven to be not effective, and so DNA testing is not actually critical to rule out your kitten developing HCM in the future. So your number one protection that your Sphynx kitten will not develop HCM is that if you adopt from a cattery who is HCM scanning all their adult cats. I'm Pet Coach April. Be sure to follow for more Sphynx cat tips.